You know, there's this one particular movie people are often so excited to talk about.
Mama said,
Life is like
a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're gonna get.
So I stopped by a few benches around downtown Franklin
I have seen Forrest Gump many times.
just to have people tell me about that movie.
my favorite scene is Bubba when he's listing all the different types of shrimp.
You got baked shrimp,
The scene that Forrest Gump plays ping pong.
sauteed shrimp.
I won't do my Forrest Gump impersonation. Right, Riley?
When you are named Forrest, like I am, you know how many famous quotes are in the movie Forrest Gump.
Run, Forrest, run.
Run, Forrest, run, right?
Everybody's got a favorite scene, a favorite quote.
Mama said you can tell a lot about a person by the type of shoes they're wearing.
Let's ask this guy.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
In the Franklin office of actor Gary Sinise, you'll find a bench, a box of chocolates, and so many grand items linked to his role in Forrest Gump as Lieutenant Dan Taylor.
We've enshrined the hair that I wore in the movie. I kept it, so we thought we'd put it in here. These are the original dog tags that they gave me to wear in the movie, which I didn't end up wearing because I wore my brother-in-law's dog tags from Vietnam. When we were making the movie, all I knew was that it was a good script. I had a great director, Bob Zemeckis, working with Tom. He was a big movie star. When we first saw it, I remember sitting with the cast, and everybody looked at each other at the end of the movie, and we all had smiles on our faces because we knew it was good.
That audiences embraced the film. That was great.
I always watch it with my best friend.
It's a great movie.
Now it's a great American classic.
But 4 weeks after Forrest Gump opened, something unexpected happened.
I was just choked up at this moment. I was invited to go to the Disabled American Veterans Convention, and they presented me with an award.
The role of Lieutenant Dan was resonating in military communities and with wounded veterans. That led to Sinise beginning the Gary Sinise Foundation, a charity that offers services and events for wounded veterans.
We've built many specially adapted homes for our wounded, and a lot of good things came from getting involved with the DAV, and I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't played Lieutenant Dan.
And so, Sinise figured
Want some chocolate? Thank you.
there needed to be a celebration of 30 years since the release of Forrest Gump.
I got my custom shoes, my Nike Cortez.
And he knew just the place that needed to happen.
It's hard to believe that it's 30 years. The movie has been on television for 30 years.
Me and Jenny are like peas and carrots.
Stupid is as stupid does.
New generations of kids have been seeing it.
Included in the Opry crowd are wounded veterans who have received adapted homes from the foundation, like Brian Anderson.
Second year in Iraq, I got hit with an IED and I became a triple amputee. I met Gary Sinise at Walter Reed in 2006. I'm out here at the Grand Ole Opry to witness the debut of the Lieutenant Dan Band on the Grand Ole Opry stage.
Some familiar faces are here, like young Forrest actor Michael Connor Humphreys.
And Michael T. Williamson played Bubba. We've stayed in touch over the years.
Michael T. Williamson, everybody!
But who do you get to introduce Sinise to the stage? I mean,
the one and the only Gary Sinise and the Lieutenant Dan Band.
back at Sinise's office, I asked him a question. Why do you believe Lieutenant Dan speaks so deeply to veterans?
Even though he's badly wounded, loses both his legs, it's a positive story in the end. I mean, he's successful in the end. He's standing up again. He's moving on with his life.
It was one of the first times they ever showed the character overcoming it and living a life that they wanted to live.
Sinise couldn't have known one film role could change the course of his life so much. But then, life is like the box of chocolates. But why am I telling you? You know the line. I'm Forrest Sanders, News Channel 5.